Alright, we're back to number 50, starting it back at the OG base where we started off this world. And we really expanded this world a lot. We really did do a lot with this world, and I am very happy with what we have done so far. But we are going to continue it, but today we're going to take a nice little break and just do a nice little world tour. Starting it off, we have the starter base. Originally, it was just this little thing. Yes, this wood was, I thought was a good idea in the original design. It was not. It was very ugly, but, you know, I thought it looked good, so I guess we're just going to go with it. And then we come down here into this nice little AFK fishing room. We built this down there, and I think I went down like 4 or something like that. Yeah, I went down there. And then we come down here, and we go to our OG storage room, which I thought was a big storage room. I guess it is a big storage room. It's just not automatic, which is kind of what I do now. I do automatic things, so I guess it's not really what I would like to build anymore. Then we were going to put something up here, but we ended up not doing that. Then we put an enchantment table up here, and we had this full of lapis, but then obviously we moved it, but we'll get to that later. This was our big builds chest, so like anytime we had a big build we needed to do. Now keep in mind, I thought this was a lot of wood to gather up. I think it's what, 62 logs in there. I originally thought that was a lot of wood to gather. That's like a pillar of one of those, like one strip of the pillar now. And we built this because we thought, well, we're just going to stay here, so we might as well just build this whole path and stuff like that. Yeah, we ended up not even staying here, so there was no point in that. Oh my gosh. And you guys just go. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Then we move over to here, which was our farm. It was originally just wheat, but then we expanded to all this, and it's really, really nice to have it as a starter base. I wish I would have made this automatic, but you know, can't always get what you want. And then we move over to here, and we have the sheep farm. I love this thing. It helped us build so many builds. It's just black and blue because that's all we ever built with. But little sheep farm. Tango Tech actually built one of those, but like 20 times that on the Hermitcraft server. OG villager breeder thing. Well, there's even a villager in here. Oh my god. You must have been so lonely. Oh my god, he's been here since like 25. But yeah, this was our original one. We ended up abandoning this as well. We abandoned pretty much everything here. You can see I brought the rails right up the middle. Oh my god, I forgot about this whole area. We got the horses, the whatever this industrial district. That's right. This was an OG industrial district. This is what we were going to make the industrial district until we made it. Oh, can you? Yep, thank you. Until we... Oh, this is our parrot. There's so much I forgot about. This was our, like, OG attempt at a mumbo-jumbo industrial district. We got better. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, all we ended up having over here was a potato farm. Oh, we got also our OG horse. Does he? He still does like me. Okay. So moving on from there, we go over to... Oh, jeez. Up here, which is... This was that big build that we anticipated, hyped up for like 5 episodes, and we ended up doing like nothing with. This was all we built, was a melon farm. I just harvested them actually, because we're going to be working on a mega melon farm. Oh, jeez, can't eat those. So that's why those are already harvested. But yeah, this was a quote-unquote big build for me. Yeah, we barely even go up there. Oh, and then we have the OG zombie spawner, but we're not going to get on there. There's nothing special on there. It's just a zombie spawner. Then where do we go to next? Oh, the village over here. I forgot about this. We were going to build like a homemade village, I guess, and put villagers down here and like surround the walls and have like cobblestone wall and let villagers just roam free. We, again, did not do that. And we built them 2 little houses. And then this was our OG breeder. Is there still carrots? There is no carrots in there. But yeah, that's... Oh, don't blow up. This was our very first villager breeder. There's so many mobs out. Why is it nighttime right now? But moving on from there, we go... Where do we go to next? Oh, the iron farm. This was our OG attempt at an iron farm. As you can guess, everything that started with OG does not work. This did not work. Yeah, it failed miserably. I don't really remember or know why it did, but it doesn't work. I thought that this whole system worked, but it doesn't. I think you need 3 villagers per, and I only put 1. I'm not too sure. And then, where should we go? Oh, the slime farm. This, it's basically if I land here, okay, I guess we're gonna go down to the bottom. Is a oh, oh no, yep. All right, well that happened. This is a very small iron farm that worked for us. It would not work on the Hermitcraft server, but yeah, everything just gets collected, goes down there, and quite simple. Wait, what? Quite simple, quite very simple. I'm not too sure how that works, but it's simple. It's simple. Then we move to this bad boy. This was originally our, I guess, mega base, but we abandoned it very, very early. Why? Because I messed up right away. This was supposed to be a center point with a beacon shooting out. For some reason, don't ask why, I built a storage unit here. I still don't know why. And then we came down here. I was like, you know what? Since we're just going to keep making this thing bigger, I'll dig this out. And keep in mind, this is all dug out without a beacon because I, for some reason, was dreading going and getting a beacon, even though it would help me so much. But the redstone behind this thing was actually very simple. It was just a redstone clock shooting the items out into there, into that dispenser, shooting them up, flowing across, and then flows across to the item sorter. But we emptied the item sorter, except for like some minor stuff here and there that we don't need ever. Like we don't even come down here anymore. And then we turned into this amazing villager breeder, which I'm quite happy with. I very much love this thing. We have all of our villagers that we could ever need. Literally any type of villager that we're going to need, we have. We got one that can trade red dye because we'll get to that later. Then we have blacksmith because stone. Obviously, we have a mega mine that we just get tons and tons and tons of stone from. Then where do we go to next? Oh, this was probably my favorite thing to do, was clear all of this out. Why? Because it was just a 6-hour time lapse put into 20 seconds, or a minute actually. Our second attempt, no, this was our third or fourth attempt on iron farm. We built one. Oh yeah, you can still see the reminiscence of the second attempt. I watched OMG Craft, but it wasn't it. So then I watched Mumbo, and I just rebuilt his, but on here, and it worked amazing. And then I built a creeper farm. Everyone knows how to build a creeper farm. It's very easy. All you literally have to do is just make it too high, trapdoors, and throw in some carpet so spiders don't spawn, and that is it. And you have to throw in some cats, and a killing system, but that's it. It's so easy. So I built one of those. Oh geez, sorry. And then we move. Where to next? Oh, I guess we gotta just go with the elephant in the room here. The big, I don't want to say eyesore because I really enjoy it, but it is pretty much an eyesore when you're doing a world tour. Is this guy? This guy took an absurd amount of time. That pillar right there, 6 hours. I'm not kidding. 6 hours to build up our mega base. And look at this thing. Or 6 hours to build the center of our mega base. Then each one of these quadrants takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So 2, 4, 6, 8 hours right there. And then this thing took about 45 minutes because I know how to build them so easily now. It's just like second nature to build these things. We do have some big plans coming up for this. Mega plans for this. And I couldn't be any more excited. I really couldn't. The stuff that we're doing with this is going to be insane. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it, and I know I am going to. So hopefully we can just keep going with this. Our own. I want to make sure we emphasize that. Very own multi-item sorter. Yeah, this thing was a project and a half. Basically what all that this thing does is you throw the items in here. I'm not going to do it right now because it's not finished. You can see, if I just come over here, yeah, you can see it's not done just yet. So I don't want any items to not flow, but you got to turn it on. And here's why I don't leave it on. Yeah, that's annoying. Every time it ticks, the item flows over one. And the reason you have to do that is so like it can stay long enough to flow into this if it needs to. And it does it one at a time. That's why it takes a while. Oh, this is our shulker unboxer. You can see there's a shulker in there and all of our nether quartz in there. Where do we go to? Oh, the carrot farm, I believe this is. Yes, carrot farm. That will flow right into that farm right there, or that storage unit. But I think Impulse made this. I'm not too sure. Or I saw him do this. Oh, Impulse made the villager breeder, and I just went off that to make that. That's right. That is right. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. It did take a while though, because every single time I tried to make it so that the villagers would like accept the carrots, it for some reason it didn't work. But now they all just flow into here, and you can already see. Yeah, and we also our mob grinder. This thing, I think everyone has seen this, so I'm not gonna go into it too in depth. It's a very simple one. And it spits out mobs insanely fast. Once I rendered just up here, it'll start spitting out mobs insanely fast. It's on that redstone clock. It's just so nice to have. But moving on. This is our new enchantment area. We don't really use it that much. We already have all the god tier armor we could possibly want. I mean, obviously they can get a lot better, and we're gonna make them a lot better. But for now, that's what we got. The iron farm, which you can see, I think, yep, the golems do spawn in, so this thing works. And it's a perfect distance, even with them falling down and stuff, and flowing into the center point for them all to still spawn in at every single location. So I really enjoyed making that because, yeah, you can still see them spawning in. But I really enjoyed that. It was a very fun build. It took a long time to get the timing down, but once you get it down, super easy to build. Where do we go to? Oh, I forgot to show you guys the villager breeder. Come on down. And right here. This is the villager breeder. It's the exact same farm up above, except a breeder underneath, which I will show. You come over here. Our nether portal, we will be going in there in a second. Then you come right here. The carrots that those villagers right there. Is there one villager in there? This thing might be broken. But anyway, the villagers will flow into here, and they're basically trapped in here until I need them. And once I need them, I'll just bring them across, basically. But it's very simple villager breeder. I'm pretty sure literally anyone could build it if they wanted to. So, where do we go to next? But now I feel like the only place that we can go to next, obviously, has to be... Oh, I don't want you guys to see too much of that. Has to be over here. In our new and improved... Definitely like 10 times bigger. Where is it? Industrial district. There she is, right there. I adore this place. It's my favorite place. I love it. All the builds we've done, I love it. It's 100% my favorite place. The only downside is we don't have a lot of builds yet. That's the problem. But we got an automatic concrete machine. I built this 100% myself. If you've been watching, you know. Rules are, in this area, I cannot look up a single tutorial. In this thing, I made 100% myself. I did not think I could, but I ended up figuring it out pretty easy, actually. I did take inspiration from Impulse, or not Impulse, Tango, and I can't remember. Yeah, no, Tango and Impulse. I did take inspiration from them. But then we move over to the flower farm. These are very easy to build. I'm gonna get out of here though because this redstone can get very loud. That's why I don't really come over into the flower farm. You cannot hear it anywhere when you're on the outside. Then we move over to here, which is the bee farm. I love this place. This right here is our second newest build. It doesn't even work properly just yet. We still have to fix a few of the redstone parts. Like if I come down here. Yep, I picked up honey bottles. It shouldn't drop back there. I needed to figure out how to fix that. But it shouldn't be too hard. Where do we go to? Oh, I gotta show you guys under here though. This is not the final design. This is the results from the flower farm. This is probably about a minute total of running. Like that thing, it gets so many dyes, it's insane. But yeah, that design is not done yet. We are gonna be changing it up a lot actually. But that's for a later episode, not this one. Probably around episode 60, I'm gonna say. Maybe 55-ish. I can't even say that because I'm not too sure. But now, my favorite build I've ever built in Minecraft ever. The Skull. Actually, that base really hits hard because that's my first ever mega base. So one of these two are my favorite. This might be my favorite pixel art. That's my favorite base build thing. Yeah, we'll go with that. This thing is amazing. I love it. I love it. Just look at this. It's insane. It took so long. This alone, the outer, you can see it's actually different blocks. The bone block took about 6 hours to get right. The inside took about 4 hours to get right. I know it does not seem that hard. Trust me, it isn't. I just messed it up a bunch. Like, it's just hard to get everything perfect. Like, I easily could have stopped about an hour in, and I had one that looked very similar to this. And then I got very far away from it, and then very close to it again, but we ended up sticking with this because I like this a lot. We got the gold tooth and everything. I love it. Then you come in, we got the lava pillars. This is like, if you watch Syndicate, how he is Dianite. I love Dianite. So this is my quote-unquote god or worship temple or temple. This is my version of Syndicate's skull, basically, is what I'm getting at. I did it all myself, though. No tutorials, no nothing. That's pretty much all my builds are anymore, is I literally just build things myself. And, oh, what the heck? I pretty much just build things myself at this point. Where's F3? There it is. Yeah, I don't really follow off anyone else's tutorials anymore. I got really sick and tired of always having like a world that if someone wanted to build a world that I did before, all they would have to do is just watch a bunch of tutorials and then they would get my world. Like now, I basically don't follow any tutorials except for Iron Farms. I'm always going to follow El Mango's Iron Farms or something like that. One of his farms. I actually use Mumbo's though, so that's a little bit different. All of our diamonds went there. Not all of them. Some of our diamonds went there. Barely any of our gold went over there. And then this is where we can put like all of our valuable stuff if we really, really want it. But that is, I think, it for the overworld. Am I forgetting anything? I don't really think that we built anything else. That's a lot of stuff. I think that was like, what, almost close to 14 minutes worth of stuff. So, I think that really was it. I'm pretty impressed. Oh, we'll go to that once we go back over to the Nether. For now, we have to go into the Nether, but I'm gonna have to grab some Ender Pearls, and I'll see you guys in the Nether. Now, you might notice we came out on the top of the Nether. That is because our very first build is straight up here. Again, my own design, you can tell, because it does not work. I mean, it works, obviously. It's how I got all my... Oh my god, I forgot about the noise. Yeah, we're gonna stay away from that. But all you do is you sit in there. I'll actually... no, I'm not gonna show you guys yet, because the noise, it's so absurd. You can see the storage system. Oh my god, yeah, you can hear it. I turn my volume off and I go in there and I just AFK for a little bit. Actually, you can't really AFK. You can only AFK for a few seconds at a time. But that's pretty much all we have built on the top portion. Let's head in this direction. We're gonna have to do a quick little jump cut here. And if you're wondering why we are, I want to say just under 8, or I think I traveled 10,000 blocks. I got the achievement. So I got some achievement, travel some distance. This is our mine. Yeah, it's pretty big. If we fly down here, it's gonna be Mob Central. Yeah, it's pretty solid mine if I don't say so myself. Creeper actually blew all this up. It had all of the blocks and stuff that we mined from there. It's nothing too big. It really isn't. That's why I really wasn't gonna show you guys, but I figured, you know, it's part of the world. It deserves to get shown off. It took 10 minutes to build that because we did all that with our beacon. But now if we head all the way back, you can see this pillar right here. The reason we needed the Ender Pearls is to get back up from this thing. That is actually our only way down to the Nether. That took... I take everything back that I said. That took the longest to make because we had to break the bedrock, but I deleted the screenshot of where the coordinates were for the bedrock. And now I couldn't get back in, so I just had to keep breaking random blocks. So it took a while, but we're good now. We don't really need to ride it. It just takes us to, you know what, fine, we'll ride it real quick. It just takes us all the way down to, and you know what, I'm not riding this. Actually, I take that back. We will just fly down. All it does is take us to this portal right here. This took us an absurd amount of time to make. Literally outrageous amount of time. We don't even use it. Yeah, we don't even use this. We fly around everywhere now. That's really all we've done in here, actually. I don't really think that... Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Imagine I just died right there. All my stuff went in lava. RIP to me. But yeah, that's pretty much all we built over there. It wasn't anything too impressive. Enderman, yeah, you're kind of in my... I forgot that I was very low in health. I was wondering why I went down to that low. Hopefully I don't die here. Please. Okay, we're chilling. But yeah, that's pretty much all we built over there. There's nothing too crazy. But I think we are done. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we built. I don't think so. This has probably been my favorite one to film so far. 1,000,000% my favorite one. Everything is... I love this world. This world is actually my favorite world I've ever played on. I stuck with it. I didn't think I would. I did. Especially when I built this mega base. I was like, there's no way I'm going back now. We don't know what we're doing with Season 2 yet. We might go to 100 or we might do a 1.16 walkthrough. And this, we don't know yet. I would love to know down below what you guys want me to do. If you guys let me know, we can probably do both, honestly, if you guys want to see that. But let me know. And if you did like this, obviously make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. But that is it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.